Done. Just now, into your body, I injected the Great Yellow Quartz Sacred Body. This is to suppress the poisonous energy within you. In less than a month, you will fully recover. Moreover, your cultivation level will advance further.
Great. Great Yellow Quartz. What you just said was very big.
That's right. This Great Yellow Quartz Sacred Body was created by the ancestors of the Taoist school. This kind of Chen, only Taoists, the real people who can transform one Chen into 3 purities, can give birth to this gas. And what I created is different from them. Bigger than all of theirs. So, you have turned misfortune into blessing.
But you gave me this Great Yellow Quartz yourself.
The Simp Sutra I cultivate. No. Heavenly Heart Sutra. After I became the Heavenly Emperor, my power doubles every day. I don't even know how strong I will be tomorrow. So this kind of sacred body, I can have as much as I want. However, this sacred body has a disadvantage, which is that the person injected by me shall never betray me. If there is any dissent, they will be killed by 9 thunderbolts.
Heavenly Emperor, you don't have to worry too much. This servant will never betray
The film
you.
was translated
Don't be excited.
and narrated by M
I
Media.
believe you.
Yi-Fan!
Yi-Fan, why are you here? This was prepared for Miss Naylan. The ceremony prepared for her.
What an impolite person!
Since everyone's here, I see everyone seems to have some prejudice against me. Actually, to be honest, this engagement party was orchestrated by me. Actually, these 3 years, I was just entrusted by Liu Qingyin's mother. So, that's why. Took care of her with all my heart. Cared for her. As for her, I have no romantic feelings for her at all. When I learned that she and John Han were going to dual cultivate, I took the initiative to let them get married.
Yi-Fan isn't adorable. We misunderstood Yi-Fan.
Moreover, on the wedding day, Yi-Fan will personally pay for it and organize a grand and lavish wedding for Qingyin. A huge grand wedding. When the time comes, the scale will be 10,000 times bigger than this engagement party. 10,000 times.
For you, Yi-Fan? So you wanted to use the engagement party to get rid of your adorable reputation. Don't be a hypocrite in your dreams. You just can't have me, and you're throwing a tantrum. John Han, control him.
Okay. Yi-Fan, you shameless scoundrel. You've been adorable for 3 years. And since you can't get Qingyan, you're putting on this act to clear your name, aren't you? You think we'll believe you? Your adorable reputation is already deeply rooted in people's hearts. Don't believe it? Ask the dignitaries here. Will anyone believe it?
I believe it. I not only believe that Yi-Fan isn't adorable, I'm also recommending him to join the Heavenly Emperor Society.
Jiao Soxui. Are you crazy? Just a good for nothing? You want to recommend him to the Heavenly Emperor Society?
Dad, with Yi-Fan's strength, it's impossible for him to be adorable. He's not a good for nothing at all. He's been hiding himself for the past 3 years. His strength is actually above the Saint realm. It's even possible that the Heavenly Emperor, who cut down the 9 dragon heavenly tribulation a few days ago, is Yi-Fan?
Yi-Fan is the Heavenly Emperor. Laughing myself to death.
Yi-Fan, John Han. Hurry and make your move. Quickly expose his true face. He fundamentally does not possess the Saint Realm cultivation. Lest Miss Gu be deceived.
Good. Yi-Fan, you brat. Deceiving people everywhere. But you forgot. Schemes and tricks can never accomplish great things. In the face of absolute strength, your schemes can only become waste paper. Seeking death.
Stop. Sword slave Nalan Yan greets the heavenly emperor.
Greets the heavenly emperor. Nalan Yen just now. What did she say?
The film was
Greets
translated and
the heavenly
narrated
emperor.
by M Media.
The heavenly emperor is in this venue.
The sword slave, the first female war god, is actually Yifan's sword slave? Nalan Yan is kneeling towards Zhang Han's direction. Zhang Han is indeed the heavenly emperor.
Why is there another heavenly emperor? One moment two women are fighting over a husband. The next moment there's a heavenly emperor. My head is about to explode. Dragon Nation, too terrifying. Bastard. Dragon Nation people are too cunning. I can't figure out what's going on at all. I can't take this anymore. Command the Dongying. Surround the hotel. Massacre the banquet hall. Yes.
You insulted and mocked the heavenly emperor. You deserve to have your 9 generations exterminated. Slaughter everyone within 10 li. Someone. Everyone in this banquet hall. Take them all down.
Yes. This is bad. The Dongying secret forces have surrounded the hotel. Our people outside have all been killed. They have saints. Peak realm experts. The Dongying foreign race has attacked Jiangkang. These foreign races over the past 6 months have been continuously attacking my dragon city. The ones who reached Jiangkang must be elite troops. My life is over.
Nalan, with foreign enemies before us, prioritize national affairs. Spare the Zhang family for now, and go out to meet the enemy.
Listen up, people inside. The hotel has already been surrounded by us. We give you 3 minutes. Those willing to come out, we will leave you a complete corpse.
It's over. These Dongying foreign races didn't come early, didn't come late. Why did they come? During my engagement? I was just about
The
to
film was
get married and obtain
and
the flower
narrated
god's
by
sacred
M
body.
Media.
I need to run. I cannot die yet.
Husband, aren't you going to give these foreign races a taste of their own medicine? I knew it. Mere Dongying saints. In your eyes should not be opponents, right? I knew you could do it. Everyone, please don't panic. These minor Dongying foreign races, in the eyes of my husband, Zhang Han, are nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter. He will act.
Act? What am I acting for? You are trying to murder your own husband.
Please, young Master Zhang, make a move. Please, young Master Zhang, make a move.
I will naturally make a move. However, right now, my stomach feels a bit unwell. I'll go to the restroom first.
With a great calamity upon us, Jiangqing is full of influential figures. Yet none are true men. The Nalan family.
Yes.
Follow me into battle.
Zhang Han must be unwilling to let others know his true identity. He wants to act secretly.
You all. Where's the heavenly emperor of the Dragon Nation? 10 billion sons. And you only send one woman to fight.
Take your life. There's no need for the heavenly emperor to act.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Peak Saint. That's wrong. You are practicing a demonic art.
This is a secret technique from Dongying. The Great Black Dragon Soul Severing Technique. You have already been afflicted by my soul severing potent venom. In less than 3 days, you will die from having your meridians completely severed.
This Dongying devil also practices a demonic art. It seems I must personally take action now.
Yi Fan, look at the situation now. You are still pretending to be a big shot here. I think you want to. Find an excuse to run away. Deserting in the face of battle. Truly shameful.
Didn't that Zhang Han leave even earlier than me?
Young Master Zhang went to meet the enemy. Can you compare yourself to him?
You idiot. You're hopeless.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
What kind of movement technique is this?
The taste of my Dongying demonic art must be hard to bear. The only way to detoxify the poison is to engage in dual cultivation with a peak Saint Realm expert. I just happen to need a bed warmer. How about you come with me right now? Join my great Dongying Empire. And while you're at it, give birth to a bunch of sons for me. You. How did you appear? I couldn't even sense it. Something is wrong. My hand. I can't move it anymore.
Are you done talking? If you are done talking, you can die now. This first slap is for my sword slave, Nailin Yan.
Impossible. I have the black dragon demonic art protecting my body. Even the Dongying demonic venerable cannot instantly break through it. How is it possible to break my defense with one slap?
This second slap is for you, disturbing my engagement banquet.
Quick. Stop him. My Dongying warriors are dead. Black Dragon Soul Severing. Undying Golden Body. Activate. Yi Fan. My Black Dragon Undying Golden Body was borrowed by me from a wisp of energy of the Dongying Demonic Venerable. Even a nuclear bomb cannot blast it open. I'd like to see how you break my golden body.
This third strike is for my Dragon Nation and all the common people under heaven.
The film was translated
It is for those
and narrated by
clan
M
members who
Media.
were invaded and slaughtered by you foreign races. It is for my Dragon Nation's 10,000 years of immortal spirit. You all must die.
No. The sound outside is shaking the heavens. What powerful pressure. Who exactly is taking action? Judging by this commotion, the fighting should be finished. We won. We won. The Dongying foreign race has been eliminated. The Heavenly Emperor destroyed the Dongying in 3 palms. The Heavenly Emperor made a move.
The Heavenly Emperor. And have you ever seen what the Heavenly Emperor looks like?
Yes, I have. The Heavenly Emperor was wearing a black suit and was a young man in his early 20s. This, what you said, is the same as saying nothing. The entire venue is full of young people wearing black suits.
It matches up. Zhang Han today is wearing a black suit. A young man in his early 20s. What about his appearance?
Well, this, I couldn't see clearly. I only clearly saw a back view. But that was the Heavenly Emperor. Anyone below the deity transformation realm, upon looking at the Heavenly Emperor, will die from their dancing collapsing. This subordinate was also in a difficult position. Get out, get out, get out.
Zhang Han. I knew it was you. You must have just gone to handle a major affair, didn't you?
I just go solve a big sadness. It was truly unavoidable.
Big sadness. Zhang Han went to solve a big sadness. Then Zhang Han, isn't he the Heavenly Emperor? I knew it. My husband is a man who handles major affairs.
The film was translated
I knew you
and
couldn't hold back.
narrated by M
A man who
Media.
hates evil like a personal enemy? You definitely had to intervene. Unlike some people, when the critical moment came, they only knew how to run away by pretending to pee. Yi Fan, where did you go just now?
Nowhere important. I went to the toilet. And conveniently, saved the world.
Are you saying that it was you who eliminated the Dongying powerhouses?
Yi Fan, was it you just now? Who went out to meet the enemy, right? I heard from the servant. He saw the Heavenly Emperor's back view. It was a young man wearing a black suit. Isn't this your attire? Senior Sister Gu, look at the time. You are still sticking to your own opinion. Don't be fooled by him. He deliberately wore the same clothes as Zhang Han. It's just that he is unworthy of you. Yi Fan, you tell them. That day, it was you on Dragon Tiger Mountain who deployed the Divine Sense Domain as the Heavenly Emperor. It was you who defeated Qi Shanyan. It was also you who saved them.
All right. I'll lay my cards on the table. I won't pretend anymore. Yes, I did it.
Yi Fan, when there was danger, you ran the fastest. When it's time to claim credit, you rush to be the first one. Well, that was an eye-opener.
Yi Fan, impersonating the Heavenly Emperor. A crime deserving execution of 9 generations.
Yi Fan, you say you can fool others. But why are you fooling yourself?
You
see? What did I say? Whether I am the Heavenly Emperor or not, it's not important at all. You simply cannot wake up those who pretend to be asleep. These people pretending to be asleep. Everyone, regardless of what is said, the crisis is considered resolved. Today's engagement ceremony is considered complete. I Yi Fan keep my word. The wedding 3 days from now,
The film was translated
I will personally
and
handle
narrated
at that
by
time.
Media.
Not only will the John Cheng celebrities be invited, but also the aristocratic families and powerful clans from across the nation. I will give King Yin a magnificent wedding.
Yi Fan, you finally said something sensible today. Said something sensible. Regardless of anything else, today's engagement ceremony is successful. The Heavenly Emperor personally took action to offer them congratulations. At my son's engagement ceremony, the Heavenly Emperor destroyed the Dongying pirates with 3 strikes. This will surely become a celebrated story. I also ask everyone to spread the word widely.
And narrated by
Yi Fan, get out here. Yi Fan, hurry up and get out here. My daughter Gu Yingsku. Is she at your residence?
This is bad. My dad is here. He has a terrible temper.
Don't worry, I'll go meet him.
Shameless lecher. How dare you insult my daughter? Seize him.
Dad, my body and soul have already been promised to Yi Fan. I already belong to Yi Fan. If you want to harm Yi Fan, you must step over my dead body first.
You. I gave you all the best resources, allowing you at such a young age to reach the Saint Realm. It wasn't so you could marry a bootlicker.
Dad, Yi Fan is not a bootlicker. He truly is a Heavenly Emperor.
Silence. My Gu family ancestor was a close guard of the Heavenly Emperor. Our family lineage exists for the Heavenly Emperor. How could I not know if he is the Heavenly Emperor? Take him down.
I'll take this. Rest assured, I won't hurt them.
Won't hurt us. What arrogance. My Gu family's for directions array. Even if a quasi-Heavenly Emperor came, we would make him shed a layer of skin. Prepare to die. The bewildering self-contained array Heaven and earth can all be imprisoned. Let's see how you break the array.
Breaking an array is simple enough. Watch closely, I will only demonstrate once.
Nine dragon thunderclap. 9 golden dragons circling. This is the mark of the Heavenly Emperor. Heavenly Emperor. You are truly the Heavenly Emperor.
What else?
Gu Hanshin was blind and foolish. My Gu family was originally the Heavenly Emperor's personal guard family. I actually dared to attack the Heavenly Emperor. Today Gu Hanshin will gouge out his own eyes and sever his own meridians.
Ignorance is no sign. Besides, your daughter Gu Hanshin is already mine now.
Thank you, Heavenly Emperor, for sparing my life. The Heavenly Emperor has appeared. 500 years. Dragon Nation finally has a Heavenly Emperor. My Gu family has waited for you for a full 500 years. From now on, Gu Hanshin will only follow the Heavenly Emperor's lead.
The film was translated
Follow the Heavenly
and
Emperor.
narrated by M.
Swear allegiance
Media.
unto death. Follow the Heavenly Emperor. Swear allegiance unto death. Have you heard? The first-rate aristocratic Gu family has pledged allegiance to the Yi family, worshipping the Heavenly Emperor as their master.
The Yi family, the Sims family. What kind of dog shit luck did that kid run into? Isn't he just in the key condensation stage?
What do you know? He is a 10,000-year simp. After failing to simp for Liu Qingyan, he started simping for the Gu family's daughter Gu Yingxiu. I wonder what kind of bewitching potion he poured down the Gu family's throats.
Didn't he just marry into the family? I need to learn the simp divine skill. I suggest he start a class to teach it. The Demon Lord was right. Yi Fan is the Heavenly Emperor. It's a pity that Dragon Nation's billion-plus population are all trash. To actually think such a person is a simp. The men of Dragon Nation are truly foolish with my figure and looks. Taking down Yi Fan. Wouldn't that be as easy as turning over my hand? I want him to kneel beneath my pomegranate skirt.
What? What benefit exactly did Yi Fan give the Gu family? To actually make Gu Hanshin submit to the Yi family. And even issue a national announcement.
That Yi Fan is the best at bootlicking. Who knows what method he used to confuse the Gu family miss?
Exactly.
No. Even if Yi Fan married into the Gu family. Given the Gu family status as a first-rate family, it would still be impossible for them to submit.
Dad, could it be that Yi Fan holds some dirt or leverage over the Gu family, forcing the Gu family to bow down and declare allegiance to him? He also relied on this to turn Miss Gu into his woman.
Yes. That must be the reason. This is the only way to explain it. This kid is extremely cunning. It just allowed the Yi family to move one step closer to the sacred family.
Dad, just relax. The submission of this first-rate family. That is only the first step. He still needs to pass the gatekeeper of the sacred family, Yang Ganhuan's assessment. Over the years, many people have wanted to become members of the sacred family. But in the end, they were all killed by Yang Ganhuan.
The gatekeeper of the sacred family. 9 Revolution Sword Saint Yang Ganhuan. Speaking of which, even our Zhang family ancestor was not his match. With this sword Saint Yang guarding the gate, I believe that even 100 Yi fan could not enter the sacred family. Is there any channel that can contact this sword Saint Yang?
This? Yang Ganhuan is arrogant by nature, residing atop Kunlun Mountain all day long, and rarely meets people on ordinary days. We also don't have a channel.
Perhaps I can make contact.
You know Sword Saint Yang?
A sword saint is also a person. Yang Ganhuan is Qi Shanyan's senior brother. Previously, senior brother Qi Shanyan took me there, together with Yang Ganhuan. Participated in multi-person activities.
Multi-person activities?
What a disgrace to the family.
Listen to me explain. Damn it, I let it slip again. What should I do now that Yifan isn't here? Think of a way. Think about if Yifan were here. How he would smooth things over. I've got it. Multi-person activities. It's just the literal meaning. Sword Saint Yang likes to play golf. I was the caddy.
Dad, she used to work part-time while studying, and even worked as a caddy. She is a treasure of a girl.
Actually, I wasn't the caddy. I was.
Son, you believe that excuse?
Dad, if you talk about Qingyan like that, then I won't be happy. She is a traditional good girl.
The film
It's
was
impossible for her to
translated
do such a
and
thing.
narrated
I have
by
wrongly
M.
accused
Media.
Qingyan several times before. This time I cannot make the same mistake again. Besides, the Dharma artifact of the innate flower god's sacred body has already verified it.
Well, then it seems we married a good daughter-in-law after all. Not bad, not bad. Our Zhang family is blessed.
I can go through senior brother Qi to contact Sword Saint Yang. When the time comes, I'll have him strike a fatal blow during Yufan's assessment.
Good. Good.
In that case, obtaining the allegiance of your top-tier Gu family is not enough. I must also pass the assessment of the 9 Revolution Sword Saint.
Yes. Yang Ganhuan, the gatekeeper of the sacred family, possesses immense power. He has entered the Peak Saint realm 9 times, accumulating 9 layers of Peak Saint power. He is known as the 9 Revolution Sword Saint.
That's a small matter. Help me issue a challenge letter. I will immediately head to Kunlun Mountain. Let my Yi family become a sacred family soon. Good, issue the war god decree, summoning aristocratic families nationwide to attend this grand wedding ceremony.
All right. During the last battle involving Divine Sense, I fell 3 cultivation realms. However, it allowed me to catch a whiff of a heavenly opportunity. Now I have returned to the Saint Realm. This time, I want to take back everything that I have lost.
Congratulations, senior brother Qi, on returning to the Saint Realm. Are you going now to look for trouble with Yifan?
I said I was going to retrieve what belongs to me. I didn't say I was going to look for trouble with Yifan.
Senior brother Qi, I know you definitely are going to kill Yifan. Let's go to the Yi family now.
Isn't anyone going to help me up?
Senior brother Qi, I know you are consolidating your cultivation, but you don't know how much. I hate that Yifan. Not only did he insult me, he also called you a useless.
Good insult. Compared to Heavenly Emperor Yi, I truly am a useless. Did he really say that?
Yes, he really said it. Within the borders of the Dragon Nation. Even if he has to dig 3 chi deep, he will grind your bones to dust. 3 chi? You can tolerate this?
Hello. Book me a plane ticket out of the country. No matter where. No matter when. Right now, immediately. Buy it immediately, no matter the cost. Hurry up, hurry up. Take care.
Senior brother Qi, didn't you say you were going to retrieve what belongs to you?
Perhaps his belongings are overseas. I understand. Qishanyan is afraid of Zhang Han, so he ran away. It seems we can only go
The film was
find Sword Saint
translated
Yang ourselves.
and narrated by M Media.
Greetings, Sword Saint Yang. It was senior brother Qi Shanyan who introduced us.
Holding the sun and moon in hand, plucking the stars. There is no one like me in this world. Girl, I know you. You are the woman with use force written on her waist.
What? Xingyan, how does he know?
Zhonghan don't mind these details. Sword Saint Yang is omniscient and omnipotent. He knows everything. There are no secrets in the world to him.
That is true.
Sword Saint Yang, we are here today for Yifan to see you.
Yifan is an unknown nobody. I do not know him.
He is currently about to advance into the sacred family. This person is sinister and cunning, two-faced, and utterly untrustworthy. Moreover, he also relies on deceiving women to climb the ranks.
There is such scum. I Yang Ganhoan have conducted myself throughout my life with integrity and honor. I despise this kind of petty person who climbs the ranks by relying on women.
Sword Saint Yang, please be discerning. When Yifan is assessed later, I implore you to sever all the meridians in his body.
In these past 20 years, I Yang Ganhoan have guarded the threshold of the sacred family. Those who came to challenge me were as numerous as fish crossing the river. But in the end they all were buried at the foot of Kunlun mountain. If one came, one died. If two came, a pair died.
It infuriates me. The Gu family head even opened the car door for Yifan. What exactly did this Yifan used to gain leverage over the Gu family?
Who is the gatekeeper of the sacred family? It's the 9 revolutions Sword Saint Yang Ganhuan.
Holding the sun and moon, plucking the stars. There is no one like me in the world.
This Yang Ganhuan. Why won't he turn around?
The 9 revolutions Sword Saint Yang Ganhuan has an extremely arrogant personality. For so many years, he has always stood with his back to the crowd. He believes that in this world, no one is worthy of seeing his true face.
Damn it, he is so good at acting cool, he's almost catching up to me.
Yifan overestimates himself, daring to challenge Sword Saint Yang. He should take a piss and look at himself. If you kneel down now and beg Sword Saint Yang, perhaps he might spare your life.
In my life I hate most bootlickers like you, and trash who rely on women to climb the ranks. However, since junior sister Leo pleaded for you, if you beg me, I can spare your life.
Good. Good. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. Don't get beaten to death by me later.
Good. What a sharp-tongued young man. So handsome. This kid's strength is lacking, but he certainly knows how to be handsome. He's almost catching up to me. No, this is a grand occasion today. I must be even more handsome than him. Sword, come. This sword of mine is named Immortal Slayer. Using heaven and earth as the furnace. Using the sun, moon, and stars as the guide. Using thunder,
The film
lightning,
was
and bolts as the
translated
embryo.
and narrated by
Forged
M
for
Media.
9981 months. It finally took shape. It gathers the great Tao of heaven and earth, possessing the power to slay gods and execute immortals.
What a handsome sword. Sword Saint Yang is too handsome.
Throughout these years, the challengers who have died by this sword of mine have already reached 999. And you were fortunate enough to be the 1000th one. You must be careful. This Slayer sword is said to be able to slay even the Heavenly Emperor. My sword never slays nameless nobodies. What sword are you using? State your name.
No.
You truly are trash. This is the Heavenly Emperor sword. It is the sword used by the previous Heavenly Emperor many years ago.
No need for such trouble. This is my sword.
You.
Yifan, are you addicted to showing off? Carrying a broken wooden stick. Are you trying to die faster?
He truly is a fool.
You absolutely must not underestimate this Slayer sword.
In my opinion, what Heavenly Emperor sword and Slayer sword are all nonsense. This sword in my hand is the true #1 sword under heaven.
Yifan is holding a broken wooden stick and wants to challenge the Sword Saint? Are you crazy?
When I say this sword is the #1 under heaven, it is not because of the sword itself, but because I am the one holding this sword.
This sword is the number one under heaven. Because I am the one holding it. What a line for showing off. Why didn't I think of that? No, I can't let him keep showing off. He's stealing all the spotlight. This kind of showing off genius must be strangled in the cradle. Further talk is useless. Come with me to the mountain peak. The Kunlun secret realm. When I yank Ganho and draw my sword, the heavens and earth will surely change color, lest we injure the nearby common folk.
You all wait here for a moment. I will be back shortly.
Be careful. Just wait and see. You
The
two
film was
stupid women.
translated and
Don't be fooled by Yi Fan, the
narrated
street
by
licker.
Media.
Now and Yan, when you see your master, why aren't you kneeling yet?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Jingyan, what's going on?
Keep up the act if you want to keep acting.
The Kunlun secret manual has already opened. They have probably already started fighting. Soon we will be able to see Yi Fan's corpse.
The Kunlun secret realm has opened. That Yi Fan initiated the sacred family challenge. The family head and the old ancestor of Yiling are shaken. The seal is about to be lifted. The old ancestor has also sensed it. Recently major events of the world have converged upon Jiangkang. He will soon emerge from seclusion. At that time, my son Zhang Han is cultivating with Liu Qingyan the flower god's sacred body. My Zhang family will have to quasi-heavenly emperors. Number one under heaven. Who else but me? Inside this Kunlun secret realm, no one will know how miserable your death is. Now you may die. Heaven and earth thunder.
As expected of the 9 Revolution Sword Saint. The accumulation of 9 times reaching the peak of the Saint Realm, even sealed within the Kunlun secret realm. It can still cause strange sounds outside. Yi Fan is definitely dead.
Yi Fan.
Rest assured, little sister, even if Yang Ganhuan possesses the god-slaying sword, he cannot harm that person in the slightest.
Die.
Is that all? You couldn't even cut a single strand of my hair. I was still waiting for you to give me a haircut.
How is this possible? This thunderous sword strike of mine. Even a quasi-heavenly emperor couldn't withstand it. How could you be completely unharmed? False, false.
Not enough power, not enough. Again.
The 9 profound heavenly fiend transforms into divine thunder. Majestic heavenly might. Using the sword as a guide. Behold my immortal slaying sword. Impossible, absolutely impossible. Who exactly are you?
It seems my expectations for you were too high.
Film was
Is this all the
translated
capability a
and
9 Revolution Sword Saint
narrated
possesses?
by Media.
For hundreds of years, the way of the sword in my dragon nation has already declined to this extent. Today, I shall let the world see what true swordsmanship is.
The Kunlun secret realm is broken.
Yang Ganhuan has actually reached this level of cultivation?
No more than that. The sword energy is still surging forth, spreading forward for 1,000 li. Vast and mighty sword energy, sweeping away everything with irresistible force.
Sword energy surges 3,000 li. A single sword strike chills 19 provinces.
What powerful sword energy! Separated by 1,000 li. The residual might actually spread to me here. Yi Fan's strength has increased several times over compared to a few days ago. Yingzi must hurry up. Sword energy surges 3000 li. A single sword strike chills 19 provinces. The might of a single sword strike actually sweeps across the current era. Who exactly are you?
If heaven had not given birth to me, Heavenly Emperor Yi, the way of the sword would be an eternal long night. Since you already know. Why do I need to say it?
Heavenly Emperor. I Yang Ganhuan have practiced the sword my entire life. And today I have finally witnessed the true way of the sword. If one hears the Tao in the morning, one may die content in the evening. Please kill me.
Kill you? I have already achieved the goal of promoting the divine sacred family. There is no need to kill anyone else. Furthermore, you and I are both people of the Dragon Nation. And today, with foreign enemies before us, we should unite our strength and strategy to face the outside world together.
His mind is actually so broad and magnanimous. Truly worthy of being the Heavenly Emperor. Also, if heaven had not given birth to me, Heavenly Emperor Yi, the way of the sword would be an eternal long night. Where did these lines come from? They are too good. Just listening gives me goosebumps. My lines are simply weak in comparison. I want to learn how to show off. Please accept me as your disciple, Heavenly Emperor Yi. I will certainly serve you, sparing no effort even unto death.
Your way of the sword. I have nothing left to teach you.
No, it's not just the sword Tao. Your words and actions are all models for me to emulate and learn from. Please, you must accept me as your disciple. Master, I want to learn how to project an imposing presence.
Okay. My wedding is about to be held soon. And I lack a greeter.
Thank you, Master. Your humble disciple has one more presumptuous request. That wooden stick in your hand. Could you give it to your humble disciple?
This wooden stick is utterly ordinary. What do you want it for?
This wooden stick is indeed utterly ordinary. But when it is in your hands, after being used in the sword Tao, it becomes the most famous sword under heaven. It should be treasured and collected.
As you wish. Right? I have already passed the assessment of the sacred family. Shouldn't there be a certificate of qualification? Or something to announce it to the world?
Yes, after ascending to the sacred family, I will issue the God of War order. The God of War order summons all families under heaven to gather.
This is exactly what I was waiting
Film
for.
was
Hurry up and take it.
and
All right,
narrated
Master.
by M Media.
Please follow me this way.
Ron. Ron.
What's wrong?
Your vibe is wrong. I still prefer your unruly and arrogant appearance.
If heaven had not given birth to me, Yang Ganhuan, the sword Tao would be like an eternal night. You follow me.
That's right.
Why is there no movement? Yifan isn't dead, is he?
Nonsense.
I don't want that Yifan to die either. If he dies, how will he fawn over me? Besides, I haven't yet made him feel the ultimate regret. It would be best if his meridians were completely destroyed, and he was chopped into a human stick by the Sword Saint, living a life worse than death.
This Kunlun secret realm has already become ruins. I need to go over and take a look. You take it, take it. Qingyan, Yi Fan has lost. Even his weapon was confiscated. I just saw him following behind Yang Ganhuan, looking utterly defeated.
That's great. You're talking nonsense. How could Yifan possibly lose?
The family head was indeed careless. That was the Slay sword.
How can we not believe Zhang Han's words? That Yifan took a wooden stick to challenge the Sword Saint. It's hilarious. Yifan is here. Yifan, are you alright?
Are you alright?
What could possibly be wrong with me? The great task is accomplished. Today my Yi family ascends to the sacred family. This is the God of War order.
The family is truly invincible. That sword strike just now swept across the 9 provinces. Did you make a move?
Indeed. It was me. With the God of War order, we can summon all aristocratic families under heaven to attend the grand wedding banquet in Zhangcheng. The God of War order has been issued. No one dares disobey.
Impossible. I clearly saw you defeated just now.
Yifan, You are a habitual liar. And now you are lying here again. That sword key just now was clearly released by Sword God Yang. Yet you insist it was released by you. You dare tell such a clumsy lie. Also, this Sword God token, it must be a counterfeit you bought online, right?
The War God token cannot be counterfeited. Those who forge it will have their 9 generations executed. Who dares counterfeit my War God token?
Sword Sit Yang, you have arrived. He just said that you were defeated by him. He said that sword key was released by him. Such a shameless scoundrel. Please quickly restrain him.
Nonsense. Truly seeking death. How dare he insult heaven? I cannot. Master likes my aloof demeanor. I cannot get to agitate it. This matter is settled. This War God token is genuine. Effective immediately announce this to the world. The Yi family is officially promoted to a sacred family. The War God token has been issued. All families and clans nationwide are summoned to gather entirely in Jiangking by noon tomorrow to attend the grand wedding ceremony. Should anyone disobey, they shall be deemed traitors to the nation.
This is not real. How exactly did Yi Fan deceive all of you? He is just at the key refining stage. Just a useless.
Mr. Yang, please look. Is there perhaps some misunderstanding? Did Yi Fan perhaps gain some leverage over you to threaten you?
If heaven had not given birth to Yang Ganhuan, the path of the sword would have been an eternal night. Something I am unwilling to do. Who could possibly threaten me into doing it? Master, I performed quite well, didn't I?
It was acceptable. Come to John Chen Hotel tomorrow noon to receive the guests. Right? Call that Qi Shanyan as well.
Got it.
Today my Yi family has been promoted to a sacred family. Let's find a place to celebrate properly. Let's go.
Yingzi, I will give you a city. Come home with me tonight and spend the night together. I am young Master Murong of the Divine Sacred Family. Follow me and I guarantee you a life of glory and wealth.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
My charm is still the greatest. I must learn Dongying. This foreign language must be learned. That Yi Fan, he's just a useless. Can he compare to me?
Tonight I belong to you.
Excuse me. I brought a female companion.
Tonight you don't have to treat me as a human.
Damn, who can resist this? This Yi Fan is truly lucky.
Yi Fan. How joyful you look. A lecherous look. This kind of idiot can also become the Heavenly Emperor. Tonight I will make you kneel beneath my pomegranate skirt.
You were sent by Dongying to kill me, weren't you? A few days ago. I killed Kato Zhongyi. Your demon venerable Abe no Saime saw it using the 1,000-mile mirror. He must have sent you to assassinate or scheme against me.
You. Since you already know everything,
petty tricks are beneath notice.
then I won't pretend anymore. But you cannot refuse me. I possess the flower god's sacred body. It's not something a fake like Lai Qingyan can compare to. You are the Heavenly Emperor. If you take me tonight and seize the divine transformation spiritual essence within my body, your cultivation will advance another level. You fundamentally cannot refuse me. I am the steed that can make your cultivation soars a root horse. Don't you want to ride it?
Indeed. If I obtain the flower god's spiritual lessons, it's not as simple as just doubling my cultivation. But I don't like being in bed. I like being outside. It's very exciting.
But there are people everywhere outside.
Exactly. That's even better, I prefer it.
You are even more perverse than us Dongying people. But I will comply with everything you say.
Alright. Then today, I must let you see how powerful the Dragon Nation people truly are.
Come on. The scale of this dialogue is so immense.
The Heavenly Emperor said he would ride her until she cried. Goodness.
I know the Heavenly Emperor. It's impossible for there to be only one woman, but I still feel uncomfortable.
Playing for such high stakes.
Playing for such high stakes. This truly rode her till she cried. That's right.
Rode literally.
Heavenly Emperor. That Yingzi has already been arranged to sleep in the utility room. She cried for 3 hours straight. She probably hasn't suffered such humiliation in her life, being ridden like a horse for 3 hours. Her calves were cramping up.
Inside this woman's body. How could it be the flower god's sacred body? It is simply 10,000 poisons entering the body. It is absolutely no less potent than Liu Qingyan. Heavenly tribulation calamity poison body. I truly couldn't tell.
The Heavenly Emperor is wise.
Moreover, this Dongying woman, in my Dragon Nation, can only be the lowest class of person. Yet she dared to crawl before me. Watch her closely for me these 2 days. My great event is approaching. Do not create unnecessary complications.
Yes.
Welcome major families and friends from the media to this grand wedding ceremony.
Congratulations, congratulations.
What a grand display Yifan has put on. The Gu family has submitted Qi Shanyan, the Divine Fist of the Northern Territory, Yang Ganhuan, the 9 Revolutions Sword Saint. All are endorsing him. Is this still the same person who used to be Yifan the bootlicker?
Yifan is indeed different from before. Behind him,
The film was
5 great Saint Realm experts
translated and
are also
narrated
respectful
by
towards him.
media.
It must be related to Liu Qingyan. He groveled for 3 years, and then handed the woman over to someone else, so that he could use this opportunity to meet more powerful figures. Yifan is extremely calculating.
Heavenly Emperor Yi. These people are so clamorous. Should I kill them? My Nalan family guards have already surrounded the entire venue.
Do not act rashly. I have waited for this opportunity. Waited for so many years. Today the entire nation has gathered. Live broadcast. I finally waited for this day. Today, all the aristocratic families in the nation have gathered. I will keep this brief. 3 years ago, Liu Qingyan's mother entrusted her to me, asking me to treat her just like a biological younger sister. That is why for these 3 years, I took meticulous care of her. Now, she has found her beloved John Han. I have finally completed my great mission.
Is this Yifan truly not a bootlicker?
Who knows if that's true or false? He said the same thing at his engagement. After all, he was once the nation's #1 bootlicker.
Yifan failed as a bootlicker, so he's pretending to be generous.
Yifan, this set of excuses of yours, even if you use it in a grander setting, no one will believe it. You will never be able to wash away the name of bootlicker in this lifetime.
Everyone. Please quiet down for a moment. I know that, because of the way I previously took such good care of Liu Qingyan, everyone might be somewhat disdainful. However, today, I learned that the Zhang family possesses a divine artifact. The heart voice divine mirror. It can read a person's inner thoughts. In a moment, I will stand before the divine mirror. And then you will know the truth of my words.
The heart voice divine mirror? It was once the mount of the heavenly emperor. Transformed from the divine beast Ting.
The heart voice divine mirror. Even the heavenly emperor dared not lie in front of it. This Yufan, isn't he going to slap his own face?
A grand show indeed is a grand show. We'll know once we see it.
Yifan, you proposed this yourself. Then don't blame me. Under the heart voice divine mirror, all of Yufan's true inner thoughts will be exposed. He already loves me to the core. Let's see how he handles the aftermath. However, being confessed to in front of the entire
The film
nation
was translated
isn't bad
and
either.
narrated by M Media.
I Yifan have never liked Liu Qingyan. Liu Qingyan is a total slut. Rotten through and through. I feel disgusted just looking at her. I Yifan am surrounded by beauties. Why would I be her simp? If it weren't for a request, I would have sold her off long ago. But now, John Han is here. A vile couple. I must see them married. Lock them up. Lock them up and get them married.
What? Yifan actually doesn't like me. Fake. It's all fake.
He not only doesn't like you, he even calls you a worn-out crotch. Completely rotten. As expected of Emperor Yi. In front of the heart's mirror. Cursing people is so satisfying. He really wasn't a simp after all. I misunderstood him. I knew it. How could the heavenly emperor be a simp for a beauty?
I knew it. How could Yifan possibly like you? Quick. This gossip is about to explode. Quickly release a national press release. Seize the news hotspot.
You're late. It's already trending at #1.
The nation's top sycophant, Yifan, falsely accused for 3 years. Yifan only pretended to be a bootlicker to fulfill someone else's request. To keep a promise, he endured the bootlicker label for 3 years. Truly moving.
From now on, no one should call Yifan a bootlicker anymore. We owe Yifan an apology.
The comments have completely reversed. From today onwards, I will never stand with simps. Completely wash away the name of simp. Be myself again. That's great. This is. The name of simp is removed. My knot is untied. The heavenly emperor's realm has reached a new level. Directly, reaching a level higher than the heavenly emperor.
What terrifying pressure. Who broke through? I don't know. I only know that my sword energy can't be lifted. Could it be?
That's right. I'm laying my cards on the table. No more pretending.
The film
It's
was
me.
translated
I've
and
come out of
narrated
seclusion.
by M Media.
Old ancestor of the Zhang family. The celestial phenomenon just now was caused by the old ancestor.
The old ancestor used his aura gazing technique today to search for the heavenly emperor. The old ancestor's own strength is also unfathomable. The Juan family is so terrifying.
What terrifying pressure. These big shots of Dragon Nation all like to appear at the finale right. The pressure I just felt is even above Yifan. This old ancestor of the Zhang family, could it be, has surpassed the heavenly emperor.
Lord Demon Venerable, the people of Dragon Nation are getting more and more terrifying. We can't wait any longer. The 19 altars spread throughout Dragon Nation are ready. You can extract at any time the energy within the grand formation.
Once Yifan drinks the goo poison, it will be the time for me to act. Respectfully welcome the old ancestor out of seclusion. Congratulations on esteemed ancestor's power. Reaching a higher level.
I merely moved slightly just now. I didn't expect it to generate such powerful effects. It seems during this period, my seclusion, my cultivation power advanced rapidly to the point where I don't even recognize it myself.
The Zhang family old ancestor's power is boundless.
The Jiang family old ancestor's power is boundless.
Eternal prosperity.
eternal prosperity,
unifying the Dragon Nation.
unifying the Dragon Nation.
Yifan, that brat, is grandstanding. Going to great lengths to hold a wedding is just for ridiculous fame. Today I will tell you. Strength is the ultimate path.
Exactly. The old ancestor is right. Strength is the ultimate path. Even if Yifan doesn't like me, seeing that Zhanghan is the heavenly emperor, he will also be stunned. Seeing me use the flower god's sacred body to dual cultivate with the heavenly emperor, he will surely regret it.
Please, old ancestor, perform the aura-gazing technique to search for the whereabouts of the heavenly emperor. Please, old ancestor, perform the aura-gazing technique
Please, old ancestor, perform the aura-gazing technique
to search for the whereabouts of the heavenly emperor.
to search for the whereabouts of the heavenly emperor.
Dragon seeking and aura gazing technique. Heavenly eye open.
Old ancestor, may I ask, where is the heavenly emperor located?
I see him. I see him. The silhouette of the heavenly emperor, that venerable figure, is just like Mount Kunlun. His vast aura pierces straight through the sky. His scholarly light shines far beside the Dipper and Ox constellations. The heavenly emperor is right here. Right here within this great hall.
The film was translated and narrated by
Today is
M.
truly an eye-opener. This heavenly emperor, who is in this great hall?
Who is the heavenly emperor? Hurry up and announce it.
Don't rush. I'm currently searching for the source.
The foundation of this Dragon Nation is indeed profound. This dragon-seeking and aura-gazing technique can even cure a cripple.
Yifan is the heavenly emperor.
Knowing Zhanghan is the heavenly emperor. Isn't this too shocking? He even stood up from his wheelchair.
Yifan.
What? Yifan is the heavenly emperor?
How is that possible?
Wait. The aura-gazing technique within the spiritual consciousness world allows one to safely look directly at the heavenly emperor. Why is my soul body about to explode? Could it be his cultivation is above the heavenly emperor? I dare not look. If I look again, I will explode. This is not the heavenly emperor. The heavenly emperor would not cause my soul to explode. It is definitely not the heavenly emperor.
Indeed. I am no longer the heavenly emperor.
You scared me to death. The way the old ancestor speaks. Why does he pause so dramatically? I knew it. How could this Yifan possibly be the heavenly emperor?
Exactly.
Yifan is not the heavenly emperor. Yifan is not the heavenly emperor. He is not the heavenly emperor.
The old ancestor must be crazy.
This appearance of the Jiang family old ancestor was so grand and imposing. 1,000 autumns and 10,000 generations. Unifying the Dragon Nation. Even the slogan is so magnificent. I thought he was a great tyrant. How come he only appeared for a few minutes? Before going mad, he exploded just by looking at someone.
Yingzi, remember this. This is the characteristic of Dragon Nation, people. In the Dragon Nation, the stronger someone appears, the more outwardly strong but inwardly weak they are. Those who are low-key are actually the big bosses. Do not be fooled by his surface appearance.
So that's how it is. I have learned a lesson. Zhanghan, he must have known that you are the heavenly emperor, which is why he went mad. What time is it now? Are you still hiding your identity? Heavenly Emperor Jian.
Heavenly Emperor John. When did I become the Heavenly Emperor? Wait. The old ancestor, indeed, went mad when he looked at me. Could I really be I am just at the soul transformation stage. Jingyan, did you make a mistake?
What time is it now? The future #1 in Zhongcheng. Do you still want it or not?
The future. I understand. The old ancestors or a gazing technique didn't see the present, but the future. Today I will perform dual cultivation with 2 flower god sacred bodies and directly reach the heaven and earth realm. I am Heavenly Emperor Zhang. That's right. I am Heavenly Emperor Zhang.
Zhang Han is the Heavenly Emperor. The Zhang family's destiny is overwhelming.
I guessed it long ago. People online have been saying this for a while.
We respectfully welcome Heavenly Emperor Zhang.
We respectfully welcome Heavenly Emperor Jiang.
Everyone please rise.
I'm confused. One moment it's Zhang Han, the next moment it's Yifan. Who exactly is the Heavenly Emperor?
My son, you kept me in the dark for so long.
Dad, I will explain it to you later tonight. I just found out myself.
These people of the Dragon Nation are simply too amazing. A plot twist every few moments. Compared to the path of cultivation in Dongying, it's like playing house. Now I understand the feelings of Kato Zhongying.
I am not the Heavenly Emperor yet. Only after dual cultivation with Qingyan. After the wedding is complete, and then dual cultivation with that Dongying Saintess, Yingzi. Can I obtain the Heavenly Emperor qualification? The wedding must be sped up. Dad. It is currently the tea ceremony segment. We must quickly complete this wedding ceremony.
No matter what, we must finish the wedding first. Please welcome the 2 newlyweds to offer tea to the elders of both families. The wedding ceremony is complete.
Demon Lord. What should we do next? The 19 blood sacrifice altars of the Dongying. It's already set up, ready to extract at any time. The power of the dragon vein of the Dragon Nation.
Still according to the original plan. Wait for Yifan to drink it. 3-step heart-severing poisonous goo.
Drink.
Drink it quickly. As long as you drink the 3-step heart-severing poisonous goo, even the Heavenly Emperor won't survive. The great plan is accomplished. Yingzi, command the 19 altars. Begin the blood sacrifice.
Yes.
Underworld King banner.
To be honest, besides Zhang Han's Heavenly Emperor identity today, there's another piece of good news. I Liu Qingyan. I'm a flower god holy body. That is hard to come by in all ages. Today the 2 of us, combined perfectly, can become the #1 Heavenly Emperor couple in all of history.
What? Liu Qingyan is the flower god holy body? Is this rumor true?
Heavenly Emperor paired with flower god. The Jiang family is invincible now.
Yes. What did you just say? You are the flower god holy body? I despise. You filthy prostitute. I think you're just a cutie. A holy body is more like it. I've played with you hundreds of times. How could I not know what you are? Just idiot.
What are you saying?
What is he saying? Can't you hear? I can't stand it anyway. What innate flower god holy body? Yifan is lying to you. Your wife is just a disgusting woman.
You are not a flower god holy body at all. It was Yifan using his power to make the whole city bloom. It's come to this, and you still won't shed tears until you see the coffin. Yifan has deceived you all. You're just jealous of me.
Blood sacrifice the 19 provinces of the Dragon Nation. Refine living beings within the Underworld King banner.
Jealous of you? Jealous that you have a husband who pretends to be the Heavenly Emperor and a whole family of liars. That's really funny.
My Underworld King banner divine skill is complete.
Zhonghan is the real Heavenly Emperor. He's the real deal. It's you all. Yifan licked me for 3 years,
The film
And I
was
didn't even want him.
translated
Yet you're
and
picking up the
narrated
scraps like
by
they're treasure.
Media.
I am the ultimate villain. Can you all at least respect me a little?
Yifan licked you for 3 years. I think you were either blind or deaf. Just now, the hard-voiced divine mirror. Didn't you hear it? I think you've been delusional for 3 years, and knowing that Yifan never liked you, you've already broken down inside, haven't you?
Those women. Stop arguing, everyone. Today, I will bloodbath the entire Dragon Nation. Dragon Nation. All living beings. Help me ascend to supreme demonic power. Sacrifice to my Dongying ancestors' blood feast. Dongying Demon Lord. Mere Dongying. Repeatedly violates our Dragon Nation. Today you actually ran too. Caused trouble in my Jiangkang. I in the name of the sacred families. Gatekeeper. Command all families. Capture him.
The Southwest Morong family requests to fight.
Underworld King's first flash shakes heaven and earth. The sacred Swoba family enters the battle. Underworld King's second flash endless shadows. What a powerful demonic art. Let me use a punch to block the river. The Northern Border Fist King is here to meet you. Watch my military Dao Divine Fist. Underworld King's third flash. Startling ghosts and gods. The paltry demonic art of Dongying. When did it become so powerful? Underworld King's fourth flash. 10,000 sword slash. Even the Sword Saint has been defeated. All the aristocratic families are no match for him. What exactly is this? Heaven-reaching demonic art? This is my Dongying divine artifact. The Underworld King banner. The Underworld King banner is connected to the great formation set up in the 19 provinces of the Dragon Nation. Intercepting your Dragon Nations. Destiny and living beings. Now your entire Dragon Nation has become the energy source for my great formation. In less than 3 days, your entire Dragon Nation will turn into an unending purgatory. Everyone will become my nourishment. Heavenly Emperor Zhang. Now only Heavenly Emperor Zhang can step forward to stop him. We beg Heavenly Emperor Zhang to act.
We beg Heavenly Emperor Zhang to act. Heavenly Emperor Zhang, let them see your power.
Come on! Underworld King banner.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
To deal with small fry like you, I don't even need the Underworld King banner.
What is going on? Jiang Han, aren't you the Heavenly Emperor? Where is your power?
Now it's your turn. Yi Fan. Heavenly Emperor Yi.
Heavenly Emperor Yi.
What? Yi Fan is the Heavenly Emperor. Shouldn't it be my son Jiang Han?
A mere Dongying dares to use my Dragon Nations destiny as bait, and the lives of my Dragon Nation's people as sustenance. Speak, how do you wish to die?
In the cup of tea you just drank, Jiang Han poisoned you with goo poison. It is the goo true master of the South Seas. Mandate of heaven fed. 3-step heart-severing goo. How does it feel? 10,000 goo are piercing your heart now, aren't they? The taste isn't pleasant, is it?
Why so much nonsense?
Impossible. Why are you fine? Underworld King's fifth flash.
Who told you to flash? Telling you to flash flash. Flash your head.
How is that possible? You clearly were poisoned by the goo poison. This goo poison. Even the Heavenly Emperor can't cure it.
You mean that one? crunchy chicken flavored. Is there more?
Impossible. How did you do it? Dongying painstakingly managed for over 100 years. In your dragon nation, burying 19 altars. I couldn't have failed like this. I will drag your entire dragon nation into the abyss. Infinite blood sacrifice, great art. Not good. He wants to turn Dragon Nation into a ghost realm. Divine skill is complete. Yi Fan, you can't stop me. Even if you are the Heavenly Emperor, you can't resist it. National fortune.
Indeed. Even the Heavenly Emperor won't do. But if I am above the Heavenly Emperor, the grand wedding is complete, removing the inner demons. I have already surpassed the Heavenly Emperor, coexisting eternally with the universe, every minute, every second. I am doubling, even increasing dozens of times over. Even I myself don't know how strong I am now. But I know, to deal with you, one finger is enough. Great wilderness imprisonment finger.
No. No.
The film
Dongying's
was
national soul is
translated
shattered.
and narrated by
It's over.
Media.
The Dongying is completely finished.
Work done, time to pack up. When will the feast begin?
Great wilderness imprisonment finger. The power of one finger is terrifyingly so. Holding the sun and moon in hand, plucking stars. There's no one like me under the heavens. I've recited this line my whole life. And now I finally understand. This line was born for Heavenly Emperor Yi. What kind of demeanor is this? Our ancestor has caused me so much suffering. Why didn't you say earlier that Yi Fan is the Heavenly Emperor?
Yi Fan is not the Heavenly Emperor. Yi Fan is not the Heavenly Emperor. Yi Fan is not the Heavenly Emperor. Yi Fan is not the Heavenly Emperor.
Old ancestor of the Jiang family. That's not wrong. Your Jiang family from beginning to end only has the aura-gazing technique that's reliable. His meaning should be, Yi Fan is not the Heavenly Emperor. Because Yi Fan has already surpassed the Heavenly Emperor realm?
Thank you, Heavenly Emperor Yi, for saving us, for saving the people.
Thank you, Heavenly Emperor Yi,
Thank you, Heavenly Emperor Yi,
for saving us,
for saving us,
for saving the people.
for saving the people.
All of you rise. Rise. It's not a big deal.
Yi Fan is actually really the Heavenly Emperor. I was truly blind. When I went to find Senior Brother Qi, in the Divine Sense world, it was him who defeated Senior Brother Qi. Kunlun Mountain. The sword that broke the Snow Mountain was also him. I was really stupid.
This Liu Qingyan. She is an idiot.
You brought this disaster upon yourself, and now you cannot survive. Who told her she had eyes but couldn't see?
Now she probably regrets it terribly, right?
My dear, let us dual cultivate. Through dual cultivation I can also become the Heavenly Emperor.
Get lost immediately. Yi Fan. Actually, my heart.
The film was translated
I have always had
and
you.
narrated
It's
by
just that before.
Media.
I didn't realize it myself. You are in my heart. Truly very important. I don't care about what others think.
Qingyan, aren't I the one you love? We are already married.
Who married you? The wedding wasn't even completed. I changed my mind. Now in my heart, there is only Yi Fan. John Han, you are a good person. You can find a better woman. But from now on, do not contact me again. I'm afraid Yi Fan will misunderstand.
You colluded with the Dongying traitors. And even cast a goo curse on me. This is considered treason. Confiscate the Zhang family's property and exterminate their clan.
Yes, yes. Yi Fan, my son has a grudge against you. It has nothing to do with me. I am willing to immediately sever my father-son relationship with him, as long as you are willing to spare me. I am willing to be your dog. Go quickly.
Yi Fan, don't kill me. The matter back then was entirely orchestrated by Zhang Nan. I am innocent. In that case, I will immediately leave the Zhang family. From now on, I will take the surname Yi along with you, as long as you can spare my life.
You truly are a loving father and filial son. Back then your Zhang family raided my Yi family. Today I shall repay you 100-fold. To Zhang family, exterminate 10 generations of relatives.
Yes, your disciple will handle it personally.
As for you, don't try that trick on me. I originally used your body to withstand 3 years of calamity. Only then did my divine skill reach perfection. I intended to grant you a period of good fortune, but I didn't expect that you previously were constantly using me. The good fortune is gone.
Yi Fan, please forgive me. I possess the flower goddess sacred body. If you dual cultivate with me, your strength will advance another level.
Flower goddess sacred body. You actually believe that? I made that up. You are actually the heavenly tribulation calamity poison body. Anyone who dual cultivates with you will surely attract the striking of 5 thunderbolts, causing calamity for their clan. Furthermore, your life will not exceed half a year.
Yi Fan, I beg you. I regret it. I will be your slave.
The film was translated.
Throw her into the
and
dungeon.
narrated by
Let her
M.
fend for
Media.
herself.
Guards, take her away.
Heavenly Emperor Yi. What should we do next?
Does that even need saying? Find a place and make a contribution to the nation's population.
Coincidentally, this servant recently learned a new set. The Western region's dual cultivation, great technique. I ask the Heavenly Emperor to critique it.